What's happening? It is first week of June 2016, and I'm gonna give some updates. It's been so long. I know I've been MIA, so I'm gonna give some updates on everything going on in my life, how my back pain is doing, where I'm at with my mentality, and highlight a little bit with my marriage, my big wedding day coming up in about a month to the woman of my dreams. So I just finished work. Where I'm at is that San Francisco out there, and I just came back from filming. My production company was hired to do a few events and came from way over there by Half Moon Bay, and I was on my way home to Walnut Creek, and I just stopped at this really cool place that's like a big view that overlooks San Francisco City and the whole East Bay area, because I really wanted to share. I've been thinking about all of you who have been following the blog, following Rebel Cleanse from the start. You know, a few years ago, my life was destroyed, and things have just gradually gotten better and better with different decisions that I've made. So I just came into this peak, and I just came down this little trail and found this place where it's quiet from the wind and it's a cool backdrop. It's just weird, just here. And gonna give you guys some tips, a little bit of tips of why things are going well and all that. So the big update as far as my back pain goes, one of the last videos I made was I was doing BEMER with the hyperbaric oxygen therapy. I did it for about a week, and it definitely helped. It was really interesting how the combination of those two modalities were synergistic, and I feel like it was a pretty powerful response in my body doing the BEMER with the hyperbaric oxygen therapy. But I only did it for a week, so I can't speak to it too much. It's pretty expensive to do those two things in one, and I wasn't able to manage that, and that wasn't sustainable for me. But my back pain has gotten better, and like phenomenally better. Huge. And I attribute that to continuing to work on my core and constantly doing different stretches and a lot of things that are actually more on a mental and spiritual level, actually. Been doing a lot of forgiveness work with different family members. My parents divorced, and it's pretty much estranged from my brother and my father and different parts of the family. And I've really been growing and reaching out and reconnecting with family members and tapping into what my beliefs are, as far as what do I believe around whether a higher power exists or not, and prayer. And I've started to integrate prayer daily in my life, and really letting go of thinking everything that I'm just on this journey on my own in life, and letting go resentments and maintaining a positive attitude, and really committing to my business and aligning my business with my purpose and my gifts, and surrounding myself by people who are pursuing their gifts. And so I now have a large community of friends around me who are all going after their dreams and trying to make a big difference in the world. And so I think the mentality, the mindset piece, the work on communicating and connecting with my higher power, I feel has had a pretty intense impact on my back pain, because my back pain has been getting better and better and better, and it's becoming less and less of a hindrance to my daily life. It's pretty, it's undescribable. I really just can't explain it. But I think the core of it is releasing a lot of feelings and emotions of fear, resentment, negativity, depression, worry, all this built up, anger. And so I've just been infusing my life on a daily basis with more love, like a ton of love, like love on steroids. And I feel that that's the only thing I can really attribute, the only thing I've really been doing differently over the past year. Putting an adamant, incredible focus on giving more love and receiving more love and surrounding myself by love. So that's the update on that. And big news, and I've touched upon it before, but the big day, getting married to my Cindy, my queen, is on July 16th, so that's coming up in about a month. What's really cool is a lot of the forgiveness work and different things that I've done with my family has brought my whole family more together, and miraculously, our wedding day is going to be like the first time all the different family members that were divided before are going to be coming together again in the same place. And I think it's going to be a very healing event. And I can't even put it into words how much it means to me. I feel so blessed, and I can't wait. It's going to be incredible. And the other update that's really extraordinary is, with all this work I've been doing on myself and really committing to my purpose and following my calling, by giving my gifts and really sharing what I have to offer to the world through my business and what we offer. Like the business is just blossoming more and more and more and more, and it's becoming more effortless. I'm not doing things on my own anymore. Now have like production crews and post-production editors on board. We have a COO, a Chief Operations Officer, and we're about to hire a Vice President, and we have a client care manager, and a wonderful, beautiful, friendly personal assistant who helps with household things, helping keep the household clean. And so I'm just getting better at delegating and really stepping up as a leader in my life. And I find that with the sense of a team in the business and the sense of collaboration, it's like a little tribe of my own. I just feel so much more supported to go out there and do what I do and be great at what I can be great at. Cindy and I are about to move into a bigger place. We're about to put our 30-day notice in and find a bigger home to live in, which is going to be where we live, and also a big studio in the home, so we could do more videos and serve our clients there by having the shoots and sets at our house, which is going to create more efficiencies. And Cindy right now is in Maui on her bachelorette party. She's been gone for almost a week, so she's having a great time there, and she's just so happy. It's remarkable how many things are going well. And just looking back by how far I've come from living in the office of my mom's place. The first video of the Rebel Cleanse, you know, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning when I was starting the Rebel Cleanse. Just completely broke. Never communicated or thought of God or my higher power anymore. My personal relationship, my romantic partner at the time, that relationship just blew up. I had no direction, I had no business, I had no job, I couldn't get a job. I didn't believe in myself. I was just really effed up in so many ways. And I just can't believe now, today, have a 6-figure business, met the woman of my dreams, and I'm getting married in about a month with a big wedding day. Have reconnected with all my family members. I have a solid relationship with my beliefs in God, and am surrounded by friends and family who love me and support me, and we're all on the same journey together of trying to make a big impact in the world with our businesses. So hopefully something in this video inspires you. I'll keep making updates. I have so much more I haven't shared on the different modalities and different things that I've done to get to where I'm going. I haven't been posting videos as often as I wanted to. I just got so immersed in doing everything I could to get my life in gear again. But I'll keep trying to post more and share how I did all this. I mean, the transformation of where I was a few years ago when I started this YouTube channel to where it is now, it just looks like a miracle has happened, and that's how I feel about it. If you're struggling, if your life is destroyed, if you're depressed, if you're in between a rock and a hard place, and you're like giving up hope, and you're seeking answers and seeking inspiration, and you're trying to figure out how do you turn your life around, just know at the bottom of the best tip I could give you is to just make the decision in your head, in your mind, in your brain, in your heart, that you're going to do whatever it takes to turn your life around. That was the whole premise of the Rebel Cleanse. I decided to take my life, and before I started the Rebel Cleanse, and thankfully my dad and brother were there pinning me on the bed as I was screaming and yelling, and I was like, the decision in my mind was let me go. And I was like, the visual was I'm gonna run outside of the house where a big highly traffic street, and I want to just run in front of a bus. I want to just run in front of a car. I just wanted to like kill myself, and I gave up. And when I survived that and woke up the next morning, I was so scared that I got to that incredibly dark, victim, hopeless mindset, and it scared me so much. And I was so grateful for a second chance at life, that I was like, I'm never gonna let myself get there again, and I don't care what it takes, what pain I have to go through, what hard work I have to go through, what knowledge I have to find out and discover, who I need to connect with, whatever it took. I wanted to turn my life around, and that was like the Rebel Cleanse. Like, I need to cleanse the rebel inside of me, because at the end of the day, whatever's going on in our life that's right or wrong, we got to take responsibility for it being that way. And I realized I was just rebelling against myself. I was getting in the way of myself, not allowing myself to shine, and like believing in myself to make things happen in life. And I just knew I needed to like cleanse whatever part in me that was just like an internal war. And that's where that tagline comes from in the Rebel Cleanse, conquering the war within. So if you're watching this right now, you know, leave a comment or like this or share this video with anyone else who's hurting and needs to turn their life around. Show them my channel and they can kind of get a sense of what I went through and my journey. And I'll keep posting, so like, subscribe, share, make a comment. I always try to read comments and reply. I believe in you. If you're watching this, it means you are wanting to make some kind of shift in the current direction your life path is on, and I commend you for that. I really commend you for that. And I want you to know that if I could have turned my life around, which was an absolute disaster, a nightmare, I was such a fool, so many bad decisions, just such a rebel, yeah. And so if I could turn it around when I was so lost and confused, then I think anybody could. So I believe in you. You can do this. I know you can do this. So step it up. Start making decisions that are better, that are healthier, that are more supportive of what you really want in life, and stop self-sabotaging. Don't let your mind, negative mindset, take over the beautiful person that is inside of you. It's time to let that beautiful person out. It's time to let your light shine. It's time for you to change your life. It's time for you to conquer the war within. This is the Rebel Cleanse with Hans Bruce here, checking out. I will talk to you guys soon.